People really don't like to acknowledge it because it's kind of disempowering, but like life really is more about luck than anybody is willing to admit. The way I usually put it is life is lived at the intersection of choice and chance. And this is the opposite of the spiritual bypassing bullshit that goes around. Sometimes you're just not lucky. And that's something that people don't like to contend with. It's also freeing because in the end, all you can do is the best you can. And as a person who believes in abolition, who believes in the end of all the systems we live under, like I definitely see that most of us don't even have a shot because of the circumstances, because of the system. But I'm also not afraid to say that sometimes you could make better choices and have better outcomes. And acknowledging the choice chance thing helps me with empathy and also helps me with empathy and just like kindness to myself because even though I am multiply marginalized, like there are lots of things I've done to improve my station. But even those things, like having the wherewithal and the idea to do those things, is also because of some luck that I have, right? It's all tied up together and like it's inextricable. Most people who are famous in the music or arts or like acting, most of them are famous because they had generational wealth, because they had someone to give them money while they like failed in ways that would have made any of us that didn't have that kind of backing have to get a regular job and then give up on the dream, right? They just were able to fail more times. And also, let's keep it real. Like these people work really hard. You have to work your ass off. But without the luck in the beginning, you could work your ass off and get nothing, which is actually what most of the people in the world do. Like if you think it is harder work to be a CEO than it is to be a fruit picker, like baby, no. Anyway, I've just been thinking about this a lot because I'm trying to find a way to like be kind, but also like sometimes people need a kick in the butt. Sometimes really the answer is like, you can do it. I believe in you. You can do it and you need to work harder. And that is the most loving thing to say. Not just that like things are hard and I'm going to hold your hand through this. Like you need that, but you also need a little bit of like, it's interesting that the right has co-opted hard work, suggesting that hard work is a good idea is something that like is less popular on the broader left, like the extremely broad left, honestly. But like it's true. I mean, working hard at the things that you want to do, that you believe in, like whatever that means too. Like I'm not even trying to be ableist about it. I'm not saying that you have to be like, pounding in steaks or whatever, just like doing whatever it is that you can do towards the goals that you want to accomplish. Like that's necessary, right? Like let's look at it like an equation, right? Let's say that it's not just, the intersection of choice and chance, but an equation between choice and chance. Choice times chance is like the likelihood of something coming to pass. So even if you work your bumper off, right, and you get to 100 in choice, right, you have made the right choices 100% of the time. If chance comes in and it's zero, you're still fucked. Similarly, if everything in the world gets dropped in your lap, but you haven't practiced, you haven't like prepared when the situation shows up and you're a zero in choice, you're still fucked. Anyway, just something I'm thinking about as I like sort of rewrite all the paradigms that I have been working with. One of the reasons I haven't been making content as consistently is because I'm really trying to feel out and figure out like if I'm helping, like, and what is the best way to use my platform and ways to get out of the like, the left right paradigm, but like not in the way that people do it when they're trying to appease right wingers, but in a way that actually kind of just like steps outside of this sort of sides that have been laid out for us because nothing that has been laid out for us benefits us, right? All of the systems, all of the constructs, most of the ways we think about everything in the end benefit the overculture. It's fucked up like that. Basically, I am putting in the choice so that when the chance of whether or not I get shown to you and whether or not you continue to keep following me, when that shows up, then I will have done everything that I can to make sure that I'm still, saying things that I believe and that are true and that are relevant and that I think can help us get out of the absolutely horrifying conditions that we find ourselves in. Much love, darlings. Stay up.